Hey, this is Grandpa from Grampa's World. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you'd like. We're going to do Kansas UFOs Part 1. I've been looking through all my stuff to find stories about UFO sightings and abductions. I do believe that every state has had UFOs, abductions, and so first I had to start with Kansas. I know I have to start somewhere, and Kansas has had their share, so I went to the National Reporting Center, and the stories there were almost always everybody's anonymous. This site is at newfork.org. Are these stories true? Allegedly, yes. For real, I have no idea. If they aren't real, they sure do make interesting stories. I will give the people names to make it easier to tell the stories. Let's call the first person Bob. So, Bob was in Pittsburgh, Kansas in 1987. Bob was 2 years old at the time. He remembers a bright light and then a feeling of being levitated, and that's all he could remember. I can't even remember back when I was 7 years old. But okay. In Jewell County, Kansas, on December 24th, 2009, a cattle mutilation occurred. One bull appeared to be mutilated. The bull was owned by Mike Harris. The Superior Nebraska Express newspaper dating December 31st, 2009 noted the bull's ear and other body parts had been cut off. It seemed like the mutilation had been interrupted when Sheriff Dave Fullerton looked for tracks, as it had snowed. Only the tracks were found of the bulls. So on May 20th, 2011, at 1:30 a.m. in Kansas City, Kansas, there was quite possibly an abduction. A couple whom I will call Dave and Marie sat up late one night watching a movie, and the movie ended at 1:30 a.m. David had fallen asleep in the basement. Marie decided to leave him, so she went to bed. Their little girl had fallen asleep in their bed. Marie just suddenly felt exhausted and just crashed. It usually takes Marie a while to go to sleep. When she woke up, she felt dehydrated and recalled a rather vivid nightmare about aliens and UFOs. Until this moment, she claimed to not be interested in any of that stuff. In her nightmare, there was a lot of hallways, and she was handed a strange tube with markings on it, and there she is on the ground outside and caught cracked concrete and saw evergreen trees, and people were standing around with animals in cages. I think the people were going to release the animals, and then even though it was still dark outside, it was almost morning, and I saw 4 UFOs hovering above the ground. There were 3 red lights along the bottom of each. The lights blinked, and then the 4 UFOs became one big light. These UFOs were as big as a mansion. All of a sudden, Maria realized I was free, and everyone realized that it was free, so they started running in different directions. I was aware of a beam of light on me as I ran away, and then I woke up dehydrated, and I had pains in my abdomen. Next day, my daughter, who was almost 4 years old at the time, asked me who those boys were who came and took you while you were sleeping. I questioned her a bit, but she didn't seem to know anything else. This woman is now going to move on meetings and talking to repression therapists. Other than these, I haven't told anyone about this because I don't want people to think I'm crazy. Back when in my childhood, I can remember missing time when I was 12 years old. I can remember missing a lot of time, and I think alcohol was involved. That was in my youth. Don't drink no more. Okay, have a good day.